Hey there, AJ here. Today we're just in this video we're gonna go over links, how they work in Canva, just some tips when using it, and then how it would work when you export as a PDF. Okay. So this is one of the planners that I have. Um, this is a monthly slash daily planner, so it has like all the tabs on the right. Um, Everything is already set up, so that way if someone had the planner in PDF form and they clicked on one of these buttons, it would go to the corresponding month, and you would see that here. Let's say you wanted to test it out. Let's say you started playing with things and you're like, wait, I think I deleted something. Whatever the case may be, you can click on anything that is meant to be linked. um, and right here it has the go to page option, and so it'll go to that page. All right, my computer's a bit slow, so bear with me. Now I previously I had it where when you click on a tab it goes to this page. But what if you wanted to remove that? What if you wanted to add a different um, month template or anything like that? If you deleted it, it would mess up the tab link. So what I did was I did a cover page, and that way whenever you select one, it goes to that cover page, and if you delete any of these, it would not affect anything. Okay. Um, let's just go over really quickly different things that are linked. Okay, so right here you have the home tab. There are a few things here. You have the little home icon and then this right here, but all of it should be linked because I didn't want to take any chances for one of your customers to be using it, and they click, for some reason they're just not clicking on the right thing at that time, and it just doesn't work. I didn't want you to get any complaints, so to be safe, I linked every single little element that's here. But when you click it, it would go to the index page. Let's see. So now everything on this page is linked as well. And so these right here, let's say they didn't want to use this, or it was just easier for them to come here, or maybe you don't want to have the tabs here. Maybe you want to remove them. Unfortunately, you would have to go through every page and delete them. But once it's done once, it's over with. But at least they would have this, right? But yes, so when they click on this, it'll also go to the correct tab or the correct page. Then they have these right here also linked. Let's say you do not want the year at a glance. When you want to delete this, it will not affect anything except for this link that's attached here. So let's say you wanted to remove this, you would just have to come here and remove this. So that way your customer doesn't click on it and it doesn't work because this page is no longer present. Same thing with these other pages right here. And then you have notebooks. And so each one of these bars right here, even if they write on them, when they click on this, it'll take them to that notebook, right? And so they'll be able to write the title on that first page, and then they can write the title here as well. And then, of course, go back home if they need to. Okay. I know that when I started doing the links and all of that in these planners, anytime I would delete a page, it would tell me, hey, you have like 50 links coming to this page. Are you sure you want to delete it? And I made the mistake of saying or checking off that box that says don't show me this again, because now I want it back and I don't know how to get it back. So please don't make the same mistake I did. If it gives you that warning, just leave it on, because there's going to be a time when you want it back and I just don't know how to get it back. So it does tell you, hey, you have links coming to this page. Are you sure you want to delete it? And that, at least that makes you stop for a second and say, hey, wait, do I want to delete this page? Is it the right one that I want to delete? And all of that. And of course, I recommend always making a copy of the of your original, right? So I have my original, the template. You make a copy to use. You name it on your Canva account original, and then you make a copy of that one. So that way you always have the original in your account. Let's say you wanted to add a link, right? So I recommend, let's say you want to add a template, right? And of course, a link to go with it. You would go to that template section, right? So we have planner pages, and then we have templates. So as I was saying before, if you don't want a template, if there's some template that you don't want in here, you can just remove it, but just remember to remove the text that go with the link that goes to that page. But let's say you wanted to add one. All you would do is, I like to copy and paste only because it keeps all the formatting the same. And I would put test, test template. I should have made a copy of this. This is the original. Hopefully no customers come in here while I'm doing this. But you would do that. And then you would, any page that you want it to attach to, make sure you name it. I feel like that makes it so much easier than just trying to remember the page number. So let's say for this I want to attach it to the budget tracker. I would hit link. Right now it's attached already to the 30-day challenge. Let's see. So this is what it would look like. It would not have any link attached. So you can either do Command K, or you can just hit that little, like the, no, sorry, the little 3 dots right here, and then just go to link, and then you can put in budget tracker. And so now it's linked to the budget tracker. So if I click on it, it'll go there. Okay. And the purpose of these links is so that when your customer is using it, they can easily navigate throughout the planner. Okay, so that just goes over the links in the planner. So now we're going to save it as a PDF, and then we're going to see what happens. Okay, so we're going to go to share right here, and then you're going to go to download. Okay. And right here under file type, you're going to select PDF. So there's 2 PDF options. You want to select PDF standard. What happens with PDF print is that because Canva believes that you're printing it, because that's what you're selecting, it won't have any links there. Like all the links are not going to work. So select PDF standard. And then do not flatten PDF. The reason is because then again it'll make all the links go away. And you would hit download. Bear with me. So with the PDF, you would have to use it, or your customer would have to use it in an annotation app. You can Google online to see what annotation apps work best with like with certain systems. So for instance, like Apple users, from what I've seen, a lot of them use GoodNotes. There's Notability, there's Note Shelf, I think it's called, but from what I've seen, most people use GoodNotes. For Samsung or Android, a lot of people use the Samsung Notes app. I'm not familiar with it because all of my devices are Apple, but a PDF will work with any annotation app, and the links will work with the annotation app if it allows it. So your customer should not have an issue. So here is the PDF. Now, if you're opening it and the links are not working, that's an issue either with the system that you're using it with, or maybe the links are broken. But you would know that, like if you're editing it and you're like, wait, the links work in here. So there, it just might be that program that you're using that doesn't work. Okay. So in this right here, the customer would not be using it in PDF, like in Acrobat. They would not be using it like this, the way I have it right here. You know, this is how you would read a book, like a PDF book. You know, an ebook, you would go through it with this, a recipe book or whatever. But a planner, this is something that someone is going to be writing in or typing in, which again would have to be in an annotation app. But I wanted to just show you here that when you download it, there are links. So you can click on home and it'll take you to the home page. You can click on January and it'll take you to January, June. If I go home and I go to templates, I can go to any one of these. So whenever your user or your customer wants to use these templates, they have to make a copy of this page and drag it to wherever they want it to be. So let's say they are currently using their planner for October. They would make a copy of this original template and drag it over to October. But for them to be able to do that, they have to use an annotation app. So for GoodNotes, I can make a tutorial for that. I can't do it on my computer. I would have to do it on my iPad, which I can do soon. But I'm not able to do that for Samsung because I don't have those devices. So I highly recommend going on YouTube and saying, you know, typing in how to duplicate pages in Samsung Notes. Or how to use a PDF, or what annotation apps are best for Samsung. If you are, you know, purchasing this to sell to your customers or to give to your customers, you know. I think that's it. I'm gonna stop this here. You know, like I said, it does work. The links do work, and you know, even if you had it in like an Acrobat. But I'm gonna create a quick video too about, you know, how to duplicate the pages in GoodNotes and how to use it. But that's for your customer. So your customer is gonna be the one who duplicates the pages. Now, if you wanted to sell the planner where it had like where it had all of the pages already, you can do that. I don't recommend that because your PDF file will be massive. Okay, so you would have to put about 34 pages times 12. Okay, and no matter what, your customer has to know how to duplicate pages because they will want to duplicate the templates to add it to their months. So a solution for that I would recommend is that you just make one tutorial, or you can grab links from YouTube. There's nothing wrong with that. And you can say, hey, this is how you duplicate a page. So if, let's say you have only Samsung devices or Windows, you don't, let's say you don't have Apple, you can search up a video that says how to duplicate pages in GoodNotes and send it to your customer. There is nothing wrong with that. But most people, when they're purchasing a planner, they know what to do. They know how to use it for the digital planners. But this is how it would be. It would be in PDF format. You attach it as a digital download in whatever place you're selling it at, or your opt-in page or whatever. And when they download it, it'll look like this. But they will import it. They will put it into GoodNotes. They will put it into Samsung Notes, etc. Okay. But yeah, that's all I have for this video, and I'll be making a couple other videos. But I'll talk to you later. Bye.